This video will provide you with an overview on how you can analyze a poem. You might be thinking, why do I need to know how to analyze poems? Certainly, anyone can pick up a book and enjoy poetry purely for entertainment, without picking apart the lines and analyzing the different elements within. But analyzing poems can provide you with a greater understanding of the poem you're reading and connect with the poem on a deeper emotional level. Every word's punctuation mark, rhyming pattern, and every small part of a poem in general have all been included to have a particular reason, and they all contribute to the overall meaning of the poem. Learning how to analyze these features can not only help you have a deeper understanding of the poem, but it will help you to think like a poet and improve your own poetry writing in the process. Have you ever heard of the SMILE method used to analyze poetry? SMILE is a mnemonic to help you to remember that element of a poem you should analyze. Each letter stands for a certain aspect of the poems, and they are as follow. S stands for structure, M for meaning, I for imagery, L for literary devices, and E for effect. This SMILE technique for poem analysts helps you to structure your poetry analysis efficiently, and it welcomes your subjective interpretation of the poem that you read. Now it's time to learn how you can put this method into practice. Step 1. Your first step is to read through the poem. Allow yourself to take in the word written on the page and enjoy the poem before conducting a thorough analysis. Step 2. Your next step involves taking the first letter of the SMILE method, S, stand for structure, and beginning to identify the structure of the poem. In this step, it is important to look at the rhyming scheme and identify the form of the poem. Step 3. Your third step is to determine the meaning of the poem. This step is not objective like identifying the structure, it's purely subjective and based solely on your opinion and interpretation of the poem. Step 4. Your fourth step involves using your imagination and visualizing the imagery that the poet has portrayed. To help you along with this step, look for language that appeals to smell, sound, sight, touch, or taste. Step 5. Step 5 requires you to identify the literary device present in the poem. This includes rhetorical devices such as similes, metaphors, alliteration, anticlimax, and formal and informal dialect. Step 6. The final step, effect, is once again entirely subjective. You have to ask yourself, what effect did this poem have on me? It's important to do the previous step before this one, as the imagery, structure, literary devices, and mood will all contribute differently to the effect that the poem had on you and your emotion. Now that you have learned how to analyze a poem using the SMILE method, it's time to put that into practice. Let's analyze a poem and see what you come up with.